Certainly the best. Growing to Wealth, the story of genetically improved crops. Our African elders say it takes a whole village to raise a child. And yes, it took efforts from stakeholders across the academic and political strata to fulfill the mandate given by the Nigerian president and commander-in-chief.
I wish the farmers will go and stay in the land so that we can produce what we need sufficient, so that we don't have to import. In any case, we don't have any money to import food, so we must produce what we are going to eat.
The National Biotechnology Development Agency, NABDA, and the Open Forum on Agricultural Biotechnology, OFAB in Africa, Nigeria chapter, rose to the occasion with the Minister of Science and Technology giving leadership to science and technological innovation, together with his counterpart, the Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, providing the necessary support for agricultural revolution. Nigerian farmers say that the adoption of biotechnology in farming has the capacity to pull the majority of them out of poverty, following the advantages attached to genetically modified, improved GM crops.
Akwai bambanci da yawa saboda waken da mun saba nomawa ba ta yin baki haka kamar wannan, amma wanga ga ta nan baki kuma gashi ta so mai fure tun da wuri. Wannan a yadda aka bani doka ba zai wuce ko su 4 ko 5 ba, ya danganci yadda kwari suke. Amma wancan wake namu na dana ko ya aka yi, in ka fesa yau in an yi ruwa yau ya tafi, gobe kuma sai ka sake. Wannan kan bari babu, za ka iya maso biyu in ka yi shi kenan. Abin da muke bukata a wajen gwamnati ta rika taimakon manoma, ku rika samu. Yanzu wannan shinkafa ne, kaga yanzu yadda muka yi nan next year iri da yawa batu, kuma wannan da yake kware baya bata wahala kamar wancan namu. Kaga rokon da zamu yi gwamnati ta sa hannu ta taimaka mana mu samu kayan aiki.
We have started harvesting the cowpea. We have had no problem with insect. The thing is thriving very well. You can see how good it is. It's a very small plantation, maybe like 0.27 hectares, and the yield we expect is very high. It's better than what we will get if we use the normal seeds.
Thankfully, Nigeria currently has approved the commercialization of 2 GM crops, the port borer resistance PBR cowpea and PT cotton. And since the approval of these crops for planting, Nigerian farmers have expressed optimism that these crops will be the game changer across the agricultural value chain.
Wannan iri sunanta Sampi 20, sannan kuma bambancinta da sauran iri shine susa, wadda yake ɓannan wake sosai, ba iya mata rauni kamar yadda yake wa sauran wake. Dalili kuwa shine an sarrafa ta yadda za ta taurarewa ita wancan susa. To dalilin ingancinta ma ya sa ana bukata za a yi feshi so 2 kawai maimakon feshi so 6 zuwa 8. To akwai inganci sosai. Bisa ga yadda ya kamata ta nuna, kwana 70 zuwa 75 ya kamata ta nuna, don yadda kuke gani ta riga ta fara ɗaya, ba yanzu haka tana da kwana 41 ne kawai. Abinda gwamnati ya kamata ta yi shine, tunda irin nan bai da yawa, idan an same ta a yada ta kamar yadda mu ma aka kira mu, a nemi wasu manoma su ma a yi amfani da su nome ta domin a faɗaɗa abin. Idan manoma diya sun faɗaɗa sun nome ta, ya nuna cewa za ta yadu dukan kasa kenan.
Very, very encouraging, and it will definitely take people out of poverty.
This product is what I am recommending to everybody to try and see what they can do. because it has the potential to improve productivity. And our drive towards zero hunger can be promoted using this type of product and so many other ones we are expecting NAFDA and our agricultural institutes to come up with.
Prior studies have shown that television and movie portrayals of science and agriculture can influence attitudes and opinions towards the featured topic or issue. The prevalence of the social media in modern society emphasizes the need to better understand the possible impacts and representation of agricultural biotechnology in the media and its attendant impact on audience members' attitudes. The purpose of this documentary is to tell the vivid story of a startling biotechnological breakthrough in BT cowpea development and its successful efforts at growing to wealth. With a massive landmass of well over 100 hectares in the Federal Capital Territory, the National Biotechnology Development Agency planted the BT cowpea side by side the conventional cowpea variety under the close supervision of the National Biosafety Management Agency, NBMA. And the result simply clear for all to see.
Wow! Woo! This is marvelous. The farm is looking fine. Look at the difference. Wow!
Although called cowpea, it is actually seen as a nutrition powerhouse known across Africa as beans. Beans or cowpea, also known as black-eyed pea, is grown mainly for its edible peas. But what many people don't know is that the new cowpea variety, Sampi 20T, is now the complete game changer.
The Biotechnology Research Program of the Institute has successfully developed a genetically modified cowpea variety for the first time in the world that is resistant to a recalcitrant insect called maruca, or a pod-boring insect.
In efforts to take Nigeria to the next level, the BT cowpea was developed by scientists at the Institute for Agricultural Research, IAR, Modubelo University, Zaria, in collaboration with several partners, including the National Biotechnology Development Agency, NAFDA, the National Agricultural Seeds Council, NASC, National Biosafety Management Agency, NDNA, the National Center for Genetic Resources and Biotechnology, NAGRA, Nigeria Agricultural Quarantine Service, NAQS, and this collaboration was done under the support and coordination of the African Agricultural Technology Foundation, AATF, Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, CSIR, Puerto Rico, Australia, and the United States Aid USAID Program for Biosafety Systems, as well as the Plant Science Donald Danforth Center, Missouri. This new BT cowpea variety is early maturing with medium-large seeds, beautiful to behold, and nutritious to the human body.
So you can see the performance of GM, or you can see the number of what? They are more in number compared to the local bean variety. You can also see that the BT has already matured compared to the other one that we have here, which is not matured.
This is, maruca resistant variety of cowpea, and this other side is the local cowpea normally planted by our farmers, and this was planted before that. I think almost 1 month difference, but you can see that the pods are not even forming yet. But come look at, the pods are yet to be, it's just flowering, more than 2 months, still flowering. And then when you come to this side, You can see we planted this just about 2 months old now. It's podded, it's flowered.
It is also resistant to stringer and alectra, two notorious parasitic weeds. The decision by the Nigerian government to release the BT cowpea variety means that farmers will have access to the seeds that will help them significantly reduce the number of sprays that currently apply to their crop from 7 to 8 times to only 2 times per cropping season, and as a result, realize better yield in quantity and quality. It will also contribute to addressing the national cowpea demand deficit of about 500,000 tons, and also improve the national productivity average of 320 kg per hectare. The protein and other nutrients contained in some P20T variety is as good, if not better, than that of the other conventional varieties, meaning that the BT gene that was incorporated into the variety has no negative effect on the nutritional composition of both grain and fodder.
The BT corn and BT cotton were released and were adopted on large scale by farmers. Then we turn around and say, why not use this technology which has the potential and can solve the problem on cowpea? Because cowpea is very important for us. It is our major protein source for millions and millions of people who cannot buy milk or meat every day.
As of today, we are beginning. You see, anything scientific, when you introduce it to the community, people will take it gradually. This is the first time that we are trying to introduce this kind of crops. For example, in this country, we have adopted the use of BT cotton and BT cowpea. We are ready to go into the introduction of maize and some other product which will greatly enhance this economy and improve upon the farmers' involvement in the use of biotechnology.
The Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria, ARCN, has the mandate to make improved technologies available and accessible to farmers to enhance their yields and income and result in improved livelihoods. One of such economically viable and environmental sustainable solution to the problem of the legume pod borer is the development of the BT cowpea variety, which have inherent resistance.
So one of the major things is that it will boost cowpea production, will improve nutrition, and most important and very importantly also, it will increase people's income, food security and income.
It is improve against this pest that is affecting the quality of the cowpea. And when you look at it critically, this cowpea is part of our food in the country. So when we have this available, it means that people will have food at their disposal, and also it will increase towards the GDP and some other aspect of the economy.
This particular cowpea variety, which is a transgenic variety, has resistance to pod borer, which really help to increase the yield and reduce the number of times you spray. So with that, we actually need this urgently in this country if we are to meet the food security need of our country.
Certainly, the release of the BT cowpea variety has marked a great and memorable future for Nigeria, Africa, and indeed the world at large. This is a deliberate march towards food sufficiency and food security for Nigeria and all mankind. For the growth to wealth and yes, to scientific evolution, BT cowpea is certainly a major and strategic achievement.
With this kind of work we did on cowpea and similar work going on actually in Nigeria, I am convinced
but Nigeria will be a leader in food production in sub-Saharan Africa.
With safety in modern biotechnology, we can grow to wealth and ensure of food security not just in Africa, but in the world at large. And I can assure you that with the proactive effort of the federal government of Nigeria and Nigeria's commitment to this technology, particularly in the area of safety, Nigeria is going to be in the global map in ensuring that food security is assured to all of us and the world at large.
As President Muhammadu Buhari says, grow what you eat what you grow. And this is what we are determined to do in NABDA. As the DG, National Biotechnology Development Agency, I'm very much ready to support this idea. And this is what we are doing. And together, we can grow to wealth.
Yes, we can grow to wealth.
The time is now. The season is here. Join the crusade. Support agricultural biotechnology and enjoy a bountiful harvest of genetically modified crops, safe and yummy for human consumption.
Grow to wealth. The story of GM crops, Nigeria, West Africa.
Yes, we can.
Certainly the best.